roster. I feel we y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Come on, we ready? We ready? Come to do the rest. Step in the way, multiple shots are going through your chest.
Round table full of melanites. Cause nobody gon' shine. I don't need the ice. It's real talk. Yeah. Speaking on the times, cause my people need to see. Third eye blind, no, they lying through their teeth. They tryna look the time, tryna keep us in a sleep. But you know we gotta rise like the steam in the heat. Quantum physics to a beat, how time zones lead. It matter just the data that your brain gon' see. Alchemy, your master, all that photon light. Avatar, the body, just the temple, do you see? The deities surround me, I feel the please. Breathe deep, I push cheese like Bruce Lee. Yo, it's Dragon Ball Z. I Super Saiyan 3, and we finna walk them down any town, any street. New world on horizon, I can see the silver lining. Cause the sun gon' shine, then we all keep shining. Mighty lion can heal the pain, you know his name. But they stand on the same old thing. They playing, well let's talk about it. Round table full of melanites. Crystal body gon' shine, I don't need the ice. D&D, me, you gon' see it's right. My people so divine, know it's our time. Let's talk about it.
Let's have the conversation.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's have the conversation.
I don't want to hear that he say, that she say. You listening to Parasites on replay. They talking to
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Have the Conversation. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
He's doing good. How you
Doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I only jumped in there, Miss Quatita, because I thought you was doing some other things real quick.
I
That's
wanted you to jump in there.
all. Oh, and there it is. Hey, y'all. Greetings, committee. I hope everyone is doing
I just be
very,
jumping
very,
in
very
because
well.
nobody be saying nothing. Everybody can do it. I just be like,
I'm with
hey,
it.
say nothing. Okay.
See, I thought, I thought the people wanted to hear you, so I was like, okay, well, let's
Child,
shit.
please,
It
I
is what
talk
it is.
enough. I get on my own nerve.
Girl, bye. Okay.
Look, you don't get on ours because look, I be listening to you all day, basically. So, but anyway,
We had a great
neither here
ass
nor there.
fucking meeting today, though.
Did.
I'm gonna say
We
that.
did.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. Did you want to go ahead and do the announcement about the class?
Yes, the class is up. We talked about the part 2, the third earth, the water source, and the conscious sentient being. It is going to be, I know, Charming. It's going to be so good. We got into it. I was like, I just want to tell y'all a little bit because, that's what I do. I'd be like, I just want to tell y'all a little bit. So I was telling them a little bit in the meeting today. And child, we just went in for like, I know, a good 20, 30 minutes on this conversation. And it was so fucking good. So make sure you get to Eventbrite and get your class for part 2. So I want to do 2 shows of Melanite empowerment. And I want to teach the Spirit Dome and the Third World class for the first day. I want to do 2 shows, 2 events. What I mean when I say that is it's going to be 1 day, 2 days in one state, 2 days in another state. The first day, I want to teach for 2 hours the Spirit Dome as well as the Third Earth. I want to bring it to those people who want to see it in real time and have the conversation with me as I teach it. And then the second day, I want it to be a Melanite empowerment, where all of the Melanite businesses can come together and have vendors bring your crystals and all of the shit that you do. I don't care if you prepare taxes and set you up a table. I need security because apparently these stupid motherfuckers think they looking for a bitch again. Don't let me go ahead and use the secret on these niggas because the secret is secreting. And I'm sure that they probably have sent some of their minions in for the class, but bitch, what you gonna do with it? If it makes you powerful, how powerful the fuck do you think I am? Keep playing with it. But nonetheless, that is what I would love to do, is to come together and call it the Melanite Empowering Melanites Conference, where we can talk about the Spirit Dome and a Third Earth class, as well as bringing all of our businesses together to network, to just be great, like genomes do. Again, I do need extra security. So if you don't mind blamming a motherfucker, just reach out to me. See? Okay, what we talking about tonight, y'all? What we getting into?
Wow, loud, hey. Wow, loud, hey. Wow, loud. I don't know. What you want to start with?
It's up to y'all.
I mean, honey, listen, we can go ahead and get your validations underway, honey. Miss Charleston. On tables, honey, showing our wee and things, honey.
Indeed, honey.
Child.
She
'Cause you
showed
let
that
that- you let
long
that-
dong.
You let that head slip out. See, you let that head slip out. See,
It was a peekaboo, then there was a peekaboo, and then there was balls. It was it was
Everything.
It was
All of it.
interesting. The draws looked dusty. Let's just get into it. First, let me listen to y'all. What y'all think about this shit?
I just got a question. How are you? How your body look like it's 22 and your face looks 63?
First of
I
all,
don't
his body
understand.
looked like it was 11. Stop it. Don't give him that much credit, Carmen.
Right.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure it
11-year-old
out,
boy's
though.
body.
I was trying to figure it out, like,
With an 80-year-old face.
And
That nigga look like
cross-eyed.
Sammy Davis Jr. by the eyes. I don't know.
I feel like you could just take
Very
a
cockeyed.
screenshot of all of our faces, and that kind of gives you a good idea of how we feel about it, because we all are just disgusted. It was absolutely, I was very taken aback.
Y'all know who he looked like? Do y'all remember the dude? He went viral and he was like always fucking the table or something. He used to have on them drawers. He was real skinny. And then him and his brother's name was all on Iyanla Fix My Life. He used to call me. He used to try to talk to me. He used to call me. He should try to talk to me. That's really crazy. But that's a whole other story. But he did. What the fuck was his name? Siobhan Webster. Girl, what was his fucking name? Don't remember him.
Oh,
Y'all don't remember him? Y'all, he was skinny as fuck. He used to always have on the drawers. He had the one tooth that was missing.
vaguely, like, ooh.
What was his name?
Girl, he must not be memorable because I'm not getting no names.
I cannot think of his
I'm not
fucking
getting anything
name.
either.
He went viral a long time ago, but he called me and stuff, but no. And him and his family went on Iyanla Fix My Life. I keep wanting to say his name was Michael, something like that too. I think his name was Michael. Y'all, he used to have, but that's what he looked like.
I'm
you know,
looking to see
Quartita,
if they said
Them
it.
skinny ones be having big ones. You
I
might
mean,
have been missing
Charleston Whip
out.
was long. Don't get me wrong. He had a long dong. I ain't gonna lie. He had a long dong. Who would want it? Ain't nobody ever in this lifetime or another one said Charleston White is fine as fuck. Nobody ain't never said that. They ain't say that.
Charleston White.
They ain't
No,
never
I
said
was
that.
talking about the other dude you was talking about.
Oh, girl, child. I can't even put my mind there.
Charleston White. Ew.
You know,
Nobody has never
with
said
your
that man was
bone,
fine.
are sagging so low that we can see them in the same length of you talking about how long your dick will get, there is a problem there. Like they were like hanging real low, like the whole visual. And you were talking about boys and girls. Take a look. Like you should be saying girls and and boys first, just so that you can put yourself in the safe boat. But you said boys and girls, so you listen.
It is obvious he did not make this dick video for any women. As he stated several times, he made it for men. Now, he done already told y'all that he got somebody that will beat up Saucy Santana and then fuck him. Who could that be? Himself? I don't know.
It is himself. And then when you think about it, he's the same one talking about men need to have hygiene in a certain way. A real man don't take that many showers. Then that makes you homosexual if you take too many showers a certain way, if your body is clean like a woman. It's just a lot to his story. And then you see him doing things like this, talking about boys and girls. Look at the dick, look at the balls. It ain't even got long yet. Wait till it gets long. Just wait on it. It's a no. It's a no.
Boys and girls, child, he said.
Jose,
Men's
you know what?
and women's.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, honey.
No, he said it. I was thinking it like that. He looked like he smelled like Old Spice and old nigga dick. I'm just saying. That's what he looked like. He smelled like he got that old nigga smell to him, and he slapped some Old Spice on his balls, and now you smell like old balls and spice.
With a hint of Axe spray.
Right.
Them draws look like they was like 3 to 4 days old, and they smelled like they was dusty. I'm sure, like dusty, dirty old balls, like you said.
And then he had on size medium draws, and he's at least a small. Like nigga, come on now. You got your big brother's draws on, nigga. What is you doing?
His man's draws.
His man's draws. Right. Too funny.
Well, y'all see that Diddy has stepped down from a lot of different things. Somebody said, well, you said somebody was going to step down. Do you think it was talking about him? Possibly. Because I don't know. But possibly because the nigga didn't step down. But did you see that 50 Cent was kind of like being petty and told him, sent him a message and said, I'll buy that from you. Look, cuz I'll buy that from you I give you a couple dollars on that. Talking about Revolt. So 50 is offering to give him some chump change to buy it. And he said, then we can be friends. I ain't even being funny. That was the quote.
But you know what? It piggybacking off of what you just said, I saw a young lady, she was breaking it down, and basically what she said was the reason why he's going to end up stepping down is because the way that Cassie, right? Yeah, Cassie went about suing him. She didn't only, I guess, sue him personally. She went through like the corporations and his insurance through the corporations to where they have the final say so through their insurance. She was equating it to you get in a car accident, your insurance company does an investigation, and they say they're going to settle. Fuck what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And so what she was saying is now that that's happened, what they can do is the insurance company can go back and say, if you keep him on the board, if you keep him as the CEO or whatever, we're not going to insure you. He's stepping down, y'all. Believe you me, this is why. He's not going to step down. He's being forced down. They'll make it look like he's stepping down, but he's being forced out. Period. I'm done.
What them phone calls was about. While he was over there looking stressed.
He like, oh, these niggas is sick.
Child, if I could be a fly on the wall, honey, you probably in there like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Like panicking. No. You should be feeling the way that you feel, sir. Honey, Kim said, you better make sure you ready to play ball because, honey, she is ready. You fucked up when you talk about her children. You fucked up those children that she had. You fucked up when you decided to talk to them any kind of motherfucking way, and she is coming for you, Miss Diddy. Honey, I'm excited on how you're going to be sitting on the side of the street.
I definitely can't
Girl,
stand Tsunami that he's in. But it makes you think of Superhead, Corinne, when she was telling people back then in her book about all the stuff that Diddy was doing. So she had paper trailed it before it actually got paper trailed to now. She was paper trailing it then. So if no one believes anything, which we do, you can go back and it's dated then too in her little autobiography, which has like all these other top names in there that she was trying to get it, and she was a video vixen, so it's a whole lot with that too. So she probably exposed a lot without exposing crucially too much, but it tells you a lot because certain people were married and she was a side piece. It's a lot to it, but I feel like this is about to bring so many things that have been pieces and puzzles out there with certain people. It's going to bring it all together. Like her autobiography, you have a couple others out there that have their storyline. The storylines will not run still this time.
It's like I can hear the phone call like do. CD, did I not give you the best throat you've ever had? Did you not enjoy these chocolate cakes? Please, why are they doing this? Help me, please help me, please. We can do whatever you want to do, CD. Please, CD. And he over there like, I don't know what to do for you.
Child, all calls will be forwarded to the voicemail, honey. Please let them know that I'm not in. Let them know that I'm not in. I'm not in today.
Right.
I'm not
right. He can't even get through no more. You right. You right. You were absolutely right. He can't even get through no more.
She said he can't even get in the meetings, child. They don't want nothing to do with that. No, honey.
No.
Next caller on the line.
You ain't gonna keep going?
Oh, you don't love me, yes, I know now.
This I know now. Hey, that's what she is. Okay. Oh, Reba.
Listen, speaking of Corinne, did you see Jose, her little video that she did, her little kind of tell all about her relationship that was fucked up, where she ended up getting pregnant and then aborting the baby because she didn't want to be dealing with him?
Yes. And then I was thinking, I watched a little bit of a documentary snippet of her book, and I said she was going through a lot. She was going through so much. Like that right there was already a slice of, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Then it progressively got worse. And then she had met Diddy. She was being used as a pawn to meet Diddy. I said,
really?
Yes, this was deep. I said, her storyline is really scary because some of the truths that are in here, I think a lot of people made her feel so cuckoo kazoo and didn't want to hear her out and laughed at her. But she's telling a lot of truths. I personally believe her. And
Child,
she's
that
outing
would be a
big
book
names.
club book to do if it ever
I
was.
think it is. Yes. So juicy. The context of everything. The people she was dating to get other places. She even was in relationships. She was being Alicia Keys before Alicia Keys. And also being, if I got to do that, I'm going to get a girlfriend too. I'm going to do this and that. She was learning how to play the game, but also learned that the game was getting ready to play her. And it was crazy.
So do you think that she still fucks with Lil Wayne? Because she said her word was, I'll never stop fucking with Lil Wayne. She said she loved him.
I can believe it. It's something about Lil Wayne where a lot of women just love him. I can believe that. I believe
She
her.
said she's gotten out of bed with her nigga when he called and to go do whatever he needed her to do in that moment.
I believe it because Nivea did the same thing. She made a song about it. It's called Parking Lot. when she was with the Dream, her other man was Lil Wayne. Aubrey, you know what I'm talking about, baby. She is a real deal. He got a pipe on him. It's a real deal song. He's got some mean bean. That thing is some slanging wood. Mm-hmm.
The essence of Wayne must still be in that clone, because that ain't Wayne. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's completely controlled at this point.
Because I mean, even if you go back and look at old pictures of Wayne and today's Wayne, it's night and day. Night, from complexion to facial structure to all of that.
Wayne had one period, very briefly, that was probably like this big, when he was almost cute.
What? You didn't
Yeah, I
think
know which
that
period
he
you're
was
talking
cute
about.
on the Mr. Carter album?
On the what album?
On the Mr. Carter.
Carter.
That's probably the one little period I'm talking about.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
He had just started kind of growing his locks. They were kind of like shoulder length. Like they were still black. Like I was like, okay.
And him and Nicki Minaj did that song High School, and she was just too cute, and he was too cute in it. And then after that, I don't know.
No.
Khaled said she missed that period. She missed that one.
Speaking of Lil Wayne and like him looking different, him and I think it was 2 Chainz, just came out with either a song or an album, and their faces, the album cover is like they're meshed together. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh,
yeah, the album cover is like meshed together, or their faces. It's kind of weird. Let me see. Oh, yep. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
This is from
some leverage.
Wait a minute.
It's from. Oh no, I'm gonna show you. Sorry, it's from I think a song
I'm gonna pull
from
it
Millions
close
from now. Okay. I want this glare.
That gave him some leverage, and that's him and who?
2 Chainz.
Okay.
Girl,
Can't even tell.
See, I remember Wayne being much darker than that.
Yeah, I remember him being darker than that too. Carbon. Yeah.
Like he was like 2:30 a.m. black. I mean, sorry not to be like that, but he was dark. It's not. I love a chocolate man.
He was dark.
Nothing wrong with that. He was dark. You know what I'm saying? He was about 2.5 shades lighter than Aubrey's shirt. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what? Look, my ex was 4:30 a.m. Okay, so I'm just saying.
Wait, I love some chocolate though.
Look, there ain't no shame in my game. Just saying.
Melt in your mouth, not in your hands. Girl, let me press mute.
I'm not gonna play with you. Listen, well, Charming, that looks a little better. Him morphed together with someone, make him a little bit, just a tiny bit of a child. He probably could get a hay back, you know. Now he ain't doing it. We'll leave you with the Snow Bunnies. We'll leave you with them.
Gladly.
So, I'm gonna show something. I posted this in our group chat for the WhatsApp, and because WhatsApp, I'm gonna. But I want y'all to just pay attention to something. I know sometimes people think I be tripping, but I'm not. I want y'all to really look at this. Okay, I'm gonna pull my screen closer.
Breaking news and a ruling that could decimate the landmark Voting Rights Act. A panel of federal appeals court judges has ruled that only the federal government, not citizens, not groups, can sue under a key part of the Voting Rights Act, which effectively guts that legislation in 7 states. Joyce Vance is back with us. That word decimate comes from UCLA election law expert who is Jane Tim.
Please tell me what y'all see.
Talk to. Is it that serious? It is extremely serious, but the first thing we should say, Chris, is that this will now be appealed to the Supreme Court of the United States. Although this is the law in the Eighth Circuit, the impact is in the future, because what this in essence does is it says that during a Republican administration in the future, where the Justice Department might not be inclined to bring challenges under Section 2, no one else could do it. So that would mean that the cases that we've seen since the 2020 census that have challenged racially motivated gerrymanders, those types of lawsuits would cease to exist, since they could only be brought by DOJ and not by the private parties who routinely bring them, unless the Supreme Court acts to reverse this decision. We have breaking news and a ruling.
So, two different things are going on in this video. One is fucking validation for sure of the distraction, and that they've now passed this here bill or whatnot that basically says we gonna beat your ass and you can't sue us. That's basically what the fuck that said. Okay. Secondly, is it me or did this bitch just play two roles?
Right, because they had the same thing on, right?
That bitch looked like she had on Miss Doubtfire makeup with the same clothes, but they threw a scarf around that bitch neck and put her on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, it was practically that. Yeah.
Took off all the makeup, right?
A different hair color
Look,
wig.
The old bitch is probably what she really looked like.
Even like this, the other one like this.
You know, like it was so many things going on in there. Like, what the fuck? Okay. But pretty much that's what one of the distractions was, bitch. They said, we gonna kick your ass. We gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do. And unless the Supreme Court sue our ass, bitch, you can't sue. Now they're so mad about Diddy that they're also saying, I heard today that whoever passed this law that was in New York or whatever that even allowed these people to sue is saying, this ain't what we meant by this. This isn't what this was for. Then what the fuck was it for? What y'all think?
Well, it just reminds me. It reminds me they did the same thing with the vaccine companies. You can't sue them either. Well, no matter what happens to you, you cannot go and sue for hypothetically Johnson & Johnson directly. No, you cannot. So it's the same shit. It's the same shit.
I have the same exact thought, Carbon. That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like an extended version. So that makes me actually wonder, like, what is that? What's the other small print within that? Like, what else can you not sue for that is probably a complete, violation on our human rights? I almost forgot that whole phrase, that little phrase right there. Phew. But yeah, so I think we might have to like go through it and look at it, finally, because I just feel like there's probably some other stuff in there that, because usually there's like general laws and it's like this is what the main part of it is, but then there's also this other small stuff that gets thrown in there that is a part of this if it gets passed. So I'm curious.
And not only that, they worded it in such a way, even if you do read it, if you're not cognizant of what you're reading, if you're not comprehending what you're reading, then it's doing like this anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You got to know legal jargon.
Yeah, they but like Quatita said, they do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They pass the laws they want to pass to put us in the predicaments that they want us in. You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah.
True.
It's crazy to make you wonder, like, is the people actually out here voting? You don't really hear too much about that anymore. It's like they just passing them and passing them.
True.
That should tell you along right there what's going on.
I feel like eventually they're just going to do away with like voting for people and just do the rhetorical votes. So whoever is in, that big ass building with all them people sitting in them chairs and all of them people, the senators and politicians and people and things and all of that, they're probably just going to be like, hey, we'll just vote for the people. We'll vote. We'll see what's going on. They're already doing that anyway, so they're just probably just gonna go ahead and just start doing that. You ain't even probably gonna have to vote. They're just gonna tell you who the president is. Just gonna tell you who the senator is. Just gonna tell you who all these people is. And they're just gonna start appointing people in different directions, and then it's just gonna be a mess.
Well, it already is that way if you really think about it. The only difference between what you're talking about and right now is we still have the illusion that we have a choice.
Yeah, we can walk and get it.
You know what I'm saying? The illusion.
That's what I'm saying. Like
vote.
we know, but I'm saying that they're gonna eventually
the masses, not us. The masses. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, baby.
And that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's already what's happening, but they're just gonna make it to where it's gonna be a worldwide thing where they got to tell you, hey, this is no longer, and we're just gonna do what the hell we want to do at this point, and you just got to suffer the consequences with what the hell we gonna do because
the fascist society. I saw somebody just comment on one of my posts that said it's called fascism. I know. They be so smart. I swear to God. But while we've been distracted, here is another one. Chaz posted this one.
People are aware of what's going on in New York City. They passed a law not too long ago. I think it was last week or a few days ago. It hasn't been like a week yet. So something like that. Where if you get sick, it doesn't matter what you're sick with. All right? If you get sick, they can come to your house and take you out, whether you like it or not. As you all know, TB is on the rise. HIV is on the rise. Cancer, turbo cancer is on the rise, right? And a lot of people don't have an idea what's happening. And when you try to tell them what's going on, they don't believe it. And they're about to find out when they start getting sick. As you all know, I used to work in a clinic in the Bronx, and I treated patients with HIV/AIDS and hepatitis C infections and other STDs. And when a patient have a positive test for HIV or whatever diseases it is, I don't think a lot of people are aware of what's going on. And when it comes to
what is y'all's thought? I told y'all that was coming. I told y'all all these bills was being passed.
You said this years ago. You said they was putting it all in these sticky jabbies, and it would be a rise of STDs and so on and so forth, and blah blah blah. So yeah. Not surprising.
You indicated that it's an epidemic right now, which was the HIV one, and we're not being told about it, and we still aren't. We're still in the woods about it. But when you think about it, Ryan Murphy? He made Ryan Murphy. He made an American Horror Story about how there was an epidemic in New York and how it transferred from animals to humans, about it being an HIV thing. It's always something with that kind of same loop in New York with HIV and STDs being some kind of epidemic for them. But it's just validation in so many ways for everything that you've been saying, and it keeps showing up in real time and coming back and back. It's like Aaliyah rocked the boat on us.
Yeah, Jose, like you, basically in that, I know what you're talking about. They gave the ticks, the STDs, the HIV, and the ticks was biting people, and the people was doing each other without. And then that, I remember.
Yes, it just kept transferring back, forth and forth.
Fire Island became hot. Okay, I'm sorry.
It did become Fire Island.
But now that's just a reason. Go ahead, Chaz.
No, I was gonna say gratitude to the cousin that sent that to me too, as well. I was gonna say, isn't that funny how now all of a sudden the dogs, it's, the animals are starting to catch stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Starting to get sick, and then that stuff that's going on in New York, boy, they about to put they trying to put them in FEMA camps, and then all of a sudden, I believe it's like some weeks ago, it's like some green stuff coming about their sewers or something like that. Like they out there making them people sick.
I saw it too. It's like Ghostbusters green.
Oh, look, it's not funny. It's not. But baby, when I saw the dog with the oxygen mask and the inhaler, I'm sorry.
I didn't even see that.
I'm sorry. Yes, baby. I done seen videos, baby. The dogs got the oxygen mask. Like, poor thing. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm a sick person. Forgive me.
Child, whose grandma they didn't put in this fucking puppy dog?
Girl, if you don't let that damn dog die, then what are we trying to say?
You know what? I've been seeing clips.
Think about it like that.
That's crazy that you said. I've been seeing clips that people talking to their dogs and asking them like if they like skinwalkers or something. Their dogs be responding. Like,
did you used to be human? And the dog was like,
I think I posted a video in there. He understood what the hell he was saying. Are you
human?
It's like, oh shit, you found me out. Yeah.
And then told the dog to do tricks. And she was like, that ain't my dog. My dog don't never do no tricks.
Screaming.
Oh yeah, when she thought it was when she was like, it was a skinwalker, that one. I know which one you're talking about. I seen that one.
Child.
She was like, sit, roll over, and the dog did everything. The dog did everything the person asked, and then she was like, that's not my dog, because my dog don't know none of that shit.
So y'all ready for this tea? I'm finna be real messy. So
please be
motherfucking night, bitch. I was told that my friend girl was talking to a guy, and he told her, bitch, that he be fucking his dogs. Bitch, when I tell you, I was like, wait, what? She said, the dude is from Philadelphia, honey, and he must have told her quickly into the conversation that he has intercourse with his 6 male dogs.
Please tell me it's a genome.
No, ma'am. No. Absolutely not. It is a melanoma. And is. Both of them. I said, girl.
Confiscate the dogs.
Charming is losing it up there.
Confiscate the dogs. Lock them up. End the discussion. We don't even need to talk about it.
He the reason them dogs sick.
Give him medicine. I don't believe in big pharma, but give him all the medicine. All the medicine.
I've known someone in my real life that used to let the dog lick her twat.
Again, please tell me it was a genome.
That one was. That one. He said again. Yeah. But yeah, that one was Carbs. But I actually just saw a Tubi movie because Tubi has me in a chokehold right now. And there's a Tubi movie where he was abusive to the girl and he tied up to the bed and had the dog lick her stuff. And she got off and the dog was licking hard as fuck. And she got off on it. And he took pictures and he spread that shit everywhere. I love Tubi.
Hey, but that's some real shit. They do be putting peanut butter in places and they really do that.
He did put peanut butter on it.
Yeah, I know many
wow.
genomes. Yeah, they do shit like that and be proud of it.
Sick.
It's a part of the bonding process, is it?
Give me that.
So now I'm looking at everybody sideways. Like, why are you so close?
Like, what?
Why is this dog so close to you? Calm down, honey.
Oh my gosh. Majestic said her old
Right.
roommate, like, oh,
How?
going
Wait,
on?
what?
This is common? Like,
Now you see a dog sniffing the crotch, it's like, I wonder.
now, if I motherfucking karate chop the fuck out my dog, can't nobody look at me like I'm abusing my dog because it's that, if you gotta punch him away, because they be doing that shit. So if you gotta punch him away, then nobody better not say nothing, because then
I definitely do.
know.
What the fuck? Get your dog.
Yeah, nobody can deal with
Man.
it.
I don't want them jumping up on me and none of that. And I like dogs, but I don't want them all, I'm not for that. Move it. Move it.
But you don't want the ass breath in your mouth,
I
in your
don't.
face.
I don't want the Charleston white breath.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take a little break, and we'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
They say do everything with attention. From my hands to yours. May you receive all the energy and everything you need it to be. Ashe.
Oh, and we back. Them commercials is quick. Them was quick commercials. Okay.
If we don't get some more, please, we have sponsorship slots available. We need some more. I got to make some myself for generational beauty and shit like that, but I'm going to get to it, boss.
Oh, did y'all see the tea, baby? Listen, Miss Tasha K got into it.
Oh, I seen something. Tell me, because I did see something, but I didn't get to see it.
She got into it with a trans woman. Oh, girl, we got some of them on top of the Frigidaire.
I got you hip to them, but go ahead,
girl.
Aubrey was fucking them up in the car.
She got into it with a trans woman, honey, and apparently the trans woman was upset because she said that she said she was like basically saying men are men and women are women. And honey, girl, I don't know where that trans woman came from, but she came from the audience and she came and sat on stage and she was just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like really just going in. Did you see that?
Pause for 1 second.
What?
I've been ignoring a lot of shit in my chat. Mods.
What happened?
Please check the chat. Gratitude. Come on, Aubrey.
Oh, wait, girl, I'm choking. Oh my goodness. So they were into it. Like, I didn't even say the video because I just saw it like literally before I came on here, but I thought y'all saw it because it was trending. But yeah, she got into I kind of feel like if she felt that way, she could have just kept it to herself. Cause she ain't doing nothing but starting uproars for no motherfucking reason. You ain't got, you are entitled to feel how you feel, But girl, when you're on a public thing, you're on stage, you're at an event. Why would you say some shit like this on a public event? There is a time and place for every motherfucking thing. But it looked like that the trans woman was about to, leap over and touch Pink Panther. She had pink on, and it was.
Bitch, what you call her?
Pink Panther.
What'd you call the other one?
The trans woman.
Oh, trans woman. I was like, wait, what did you say, girl? I didn't know what the fuck you had just said. Okay.
Oh, girl, the trans woman, honey. I don't even know her name, but she was upset, and I was just like, oh, okay. You know, like if it's that deep, bitch, I mean, girl, listen, you ain't even really got to pay nobody no type of attention that's trying to really kind of make you act up. It's not that deep. I promise it's not. Let it go, Tasha. Like, girl, please stop trying to make. I feel like a lot of her hate towards the whole trans women thing is pretty because she got in, into a big ruffle and scuffle with T.S. Madison. Ma'am, please, like, it's not even that deep. You're a grown woman, act like it. Just, it is. Women are women. And if you're for the women, then why are you arguing?
I thought that's what she said. I thought that's what you said. That's why I said, wait, what did you say?
What?
It sounded like what I put on the screen. That's what they thought you said too.
Oh no, I did not say that. I would never refer to any of the community as the Transformers. That is so derogatory and disrespectful.
That's why I said, wait, what did you say? I was confused like a motherfucker.
Woman, yes, woman. We'll just say woman, the right word, honey. Because listen, I don't need nobody trying to eat me up in the comments. Because no, ma'am, we do not refer to those people like that. We either call them by their name, or we refer to them as trans woman if that's what they prefer, honey. I don't have time for that, no, ma'am. But I just wanted to see if y'all heard about that. Have y'all heard about that?
Well, you know how I feel about it. I feel this way. I'm just going to say it. I don't believe trans women should fight biological women. You know what I mean? I think it's a power difference. However, if we are out and about, not Aubrey, you knock a bitch the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. I'm biased. That's it.
Now,
real talk. Bitch, start tripping. Aubrey, come handle my lightweight. Come on.
No, seriously, I'm biased too with it. Aubrey already knows. Now, the thing with Tasha K is she talks a lot of shiznit, girl. Now, you just got caught up with that, but I also saw that she had to come out and make a blanket statement to Beyonce because she was talking shit about her daughter. You just keep getting caught up in conspiracies, and weren't you just jumped by a bunch of people on set? Like, you don't get enough of getting enough, and you still have to pay Cardi B that money back. You keep creating levels and levels for yourself, making it harder and harder for you to get out of any ditch that you're already in. Girl, this ditch is about 27 feet now. You just keep going under. I don't understand. But I don't know with this woman. She's a heartache, just a lost cause. Everything she does is like Azalea Banks, but times 200 worse. No. Mm-mm. Yes, she got jumped. She had been jumped, y'all. She was jumped and didn't understand that last time after she got jumped, maybe I should leave it on the floor. I should leave it here because they caught my ass on the stage.
What did she say? What was said the reason why this took place?
Girl, I don't even have the video. Can somebody find it real quick so y'all can play it? Real quick, because it's on my other phone, y'all, and I'm on it. I'm on it right now.
We're not a fight about it. She said that she called somebody, she had a problem with people calling cisgender. Don't call me a cisgender. Don't ever call me that. I'm a fucking woman. Call me that or call me Quatita or the governess. I don't give a fuck. Because when I start calling you derogatory names like dick sucker, dick lips, pussy mouth, shit face, you ain't gonna like it because I'm gonna call you what the fuck I want to call you. Respect me and I'm gonna respect you.
Let me say this. For those of you who feel like every trans woman thinks the same, please understand that we don't. Yes. I don't give two fucks about the LGBTQIA, elemental PQRSTUVWXY and Z community. Okay, I gives no fucks. Okay, they've not done anything for me. And I just don't give a fuck. I don't care about their agenda. I don't give a fuck about that. I am who the fuck I am. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion about if you was born a man, then you are a man. I don't give a fuck about that. Because at the end of the day, you better make sure you best to make sure with your opinion, if you feel otherwise, that when you see me, it is she, her. And it better not be anything outside of that. Otherwise, you will be corrected. Point blank into the motherfucking period. Tasha K is a gaslighter. And regardless of the situation, she only gaslighted to prove a point. And I am so sick of a lot of these women falling into the traps of everybody that feels a certain way about them living their life. It's your choice. It's your life. You do what the fuck you want to do and whatever makes you motherfucking happy. What I eat should not make you shit. So at the end of the day, whatever this woman is doing, let her do that. I am so sick and tired of people always trying to compare. Well, you're trying to be a woman. You're trying. Let's just let that be a woman and let everybody collectively get the fuck along and worry about why these motherfucking niggas is taking all of these black women the fuck out. Let's talk about that. That's more important. I don't give a fuck about why we're going to stand for a cause for a motherfucker to make me feel like I'm accepted when I walk in a motherfucking building. Bitch, it ain't going to stop no niggas from being in my DMs, trying to talk to me, trying to come and do anything in regards to being my man. So listen, if it is a problem, stop making it a fucking issue. You got children. You got a man at home, and you need to cater to them. We need to stop worried about other people and what the fuck they're doing inside of their bed and when they decide to do whatever they decide to do with their motherfucking body. Because it don't matter. Ain't nobody in this world. And if you feel that way, then that means that you're still in the Christian mindset. Because you've been told multiple times that Spirit has told you themselves. We have been looped over and over and over and over and over and over again. So therefore, there are multiple women that are in men bodies. There are multiple men that are in women bodies, and there are also women in men bodies.
Correct.
At the end of the day, it does not matter. If you are happy with who the fuck you are, why the fuck does it matter what you got in between your legs and who you fucking?
If you need to know more, please get the class, The Third World, The Water Source, and The Conscious Sentient Being, so you'll understand what the fuck she just said. But if I can add something else to that, don't fall for the bullshit. This is a distraction. They want you to just argue and fight about whatever the fuck they can get you to be distracted by. Everybody know if this ain't this, then with Tasha K, then it's something else. That lady is looking to be able to sue somebody so she can go ahead and pay Cardi B some money that she's sitting on and she don't want to pay nobody. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Tasha K. Fuck Biggie. Fuck Bad Boy.
Well, I
love it.
I was just gonna say, Audrey sent us a video. If you want me to play
Please
it,
play it. Who's gonna play it?
I got you.
Transrena K said she was attacked by trans women when she refused to acknowledge them as trans women. But it looks like they hired Transrena to do the reunion for this show called Deja Vu. I've never heard of it. It's a reality show, and there's trans women there. But Tasha Transrena K refused to acknowledge them. I just don't get why they would hire a transphobic woman if they knew she was going to do this.
Wouldn't acknowledge them as a trans woman. Them came in fighting. I have never in my life ever seen anybody fight the way that they was fighting. When I tell you my husband was fighting, gang department here was fighting, my security was fighting. They even brought transgender women in to protect me against the transgender women that was there to beat my ass because I wouldn't acknowledge them as a trans woman because they were beating women's ass. I said, how the fuck you want me to call you a woman and you beating a woman's ass as a Like, no, that's what we not gonna do. I had them up sneaking me from every which way. I'm sitting in my chair. Next thing you know, my security, Shaq, Slim, and everybody, Capital One transgender. Okay? They came from the motherfucking side. Look at Slim. Slim had a motherfucking cousin me on vinyls. He about to bust a bitch over the head. They had to rush me outside so many times. Like, I had next thing you know.
You muted.
That happened like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it happened 3 weeks
I
ago.
know because I watched it like 2 days after it happened. If that. So they bringing this back as if this just happened. I'm thinking she just got beat up again yesterday.
Right. Like what? See, they playing games.
Yeah, this happened like 3 weeks ago.
Old news.
And I know that also because I said that's the best makeup job I've ever seen on that nappy head bitch.
Well, in other news, right now there are 5 children that are that are in the hospital for unknown substances in Baltimore that were in their food. They don't know if it was THC or not, but coming up, I'm going to put the video up. It is students that have ingested something. No one knows what the substance is, but I'm going to play the video.
Reporting from
Okay,
Baltimore.
it started there.
We've learned as many as 5 students are impacted. This includes convulsions and becoming unconscious. School resource police are investigating, and parents are hoping the school district takes this seriously.
This is just as serious as a shooting.
Ashley Clark is the concerned parent of a 9th grader at Dunbar High School. On Monday, school officials had a medical emergency that involved 5 students.
It was an unfortunate and scary situation yesterday at Dunbar. We had 5 students ingest an unknown substance and had adverse reactions to it.
According to witnesses who do not want to be identified, one student was laying on the floor, violently shaking. Another was discovered unconscious in a second-floor stairwell. City fire officials say they responded to an initial call for an overdose and transported a 15-year-old girl to the hospital.
3 of the students were taken by ambulance to the hospital. 2 of them were taken home by their parents. All 3 that were taken to the hospital have since been released.
Parents expressed concern for the safety of their children.
It's very concerning, very concerning. We want our children to go to school and to be safe and be protected.
The school district sent in its specialized services team and is providing counseling for students.
I just find it to be crazy. Now, no one's saying that it happened within the school, like it was given to them, or no one's saying that it was just something they came and already had. But again, we've already been privy to know. Take the kids out of school. And this is just another thing to let you know. There's some stuff going up in there. If they are getting anything in the cafeteria, this is an easy way for them to have custody of your children, if it is one of those kind of schemes. But I just wanted to bring that to the forefront. I didn't know if anybody knew.
That shit definitely happened at school. It's given it happened probably in a cafeteria or something like that. And that ain't no THC. That ain't no THC.
Sounds like fentanyl to me. But I'm
Yes.
just saying.
Mhm.
How is it just 5 students?
Right. Just
It's
5.
giving fentanyl to me. But it's just 5. I'm a little confused. A few things. Why are your children in school? We want our children to be in school. I'm sure the fuck you do.
Right. Right.
Is anybody able to play the video I put in there about the school in Rowlett, Texas? Gratitude Marshall for that video. It should be in the chat. Should be an old man with some dreads. If you scroll up.
I
So,
don't have that.
while we're looking for the video, I was gonna say, You said there's only 5 kids that that happened to, but there's a good chance that when kids went home, there's a good chance when kids went home, if it didn't affect them at school, it definitely affected them at home, and they're not going to count those numbers because they're going to try to keep them as low as possible. So who knows how many kids went home and had a seizure, or who knows what happened. So just wanted to mention that.
I'm over here reading these comments.
There's so many things in this chat that's about school. The genome attacked the black girl in school in the hallway. Chaz posted that. But while we look for that, let's go ahead and play that for you, Chaz. Can you play it, Chaz? Do you have it?
Yes, I do. Let me see. Let me tell y'all about these. Y'all better listen. And then you know what kills me is y'all send them to the most genomic schools. Y'all put the Melanites in the most genomic schools. Y'all be setting them kids up for failure. Listen. Why? Why? They don't listen. Listen.
You know she gonna come say it to my face, because I'm not gonna do it with you. Man, shut the fuck up. Oh, who's that?
They in the schools calling us niggas.
Was those the teachers she was trying to convince that he was wrong?
Most likely.
Obvious that he was
security,
wrong?
teachers, whatever.
It said that before the attack, she was confronting 4 white girls or 3 white girls about calling black people slaves. And her attacker was there. He was the boy in the back, but he wasn't engaging in a conversation. He wasn't talking to her. So something in between that conversation and him attacking her is what we're missing. Whatever caused him to come at her like that, because like it showed, he was not even engaging with the original conversation. So
well, she stuck the fuck out of his ass. She punched the shit out of his ass. You could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
They took a little too long to interfere for me.
They did.
They was kind of doing too much speculating.
I'm gonna tell you why. That's a Kansas school, so I don't know if people know too much about Kansas, but Kansas is pretty racist. Kansas is pretty racist. And it's in Shawnee Mission. Most of the Shawnee Mission schools out there is predominantly white, and the staff is predominantly white. So it's kind of like, again, you setting your kids up for failure. Any Melanite getting sent there, you getting set up for failure right then and there. Because that's what they used to, them genomes. That's their household. That's how they operate. You know what I'm saying? So them calling them niggers and all that, that's them. You know what I'm saying? That's the environment they are in. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm just glad she put them hands on him. You know what I'm saying? First of all,
put the paws on him.
Yes. First of all, with Gina O'Neill.
Skippity Pap.
They charged him with a felony, y'all. I just want y'all to know.
Charged too.
The white boy. He's charged with a felony. Because he broke her nose or something. So the assault that they charged him with is a felony level 4.
As the fuck they should.
Yes, period. And she still
Now I
got
hope
the
she
liquor.
got brothers and cousins that's like gorillas that come and fuck his ass up. On top
Man.
of it.
Seriously.
Trying to pull up. Everybody like, what school is it? You know, what's going on? Because they tried to suspend her for 5 days. And they suspended him as well. And everybody's like, why she getting suspended? Why is he getting suspended? Why he ain't no charges being pressed and all that? But, you know.
Because they feel like they must punish the Melanite regardless. How dare you even fight back is what it is. Ooh, I feel my blood boiling.
Hey, I just real quick, digressing, Obs. I tried to pull up that video you were talking about. That's one of the ones they snatched. Oh, okay, snatched it on my end. I'm glad you got it because it said it wasn't available on my end. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I pulled it up. I'm getting ready to play it. I'll play it right now. Child got me hot.
Oh, what the?
Marshall, tell Amber that look like a 7th grade class. No, Marshall. No.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that? I feel like because teachers have had enough of taking care of other people's children. You understand? You teach your children to be very disrespectful. Okay? They don't respect the fuck out of you. So now they're going to the schools and disrespecting these people that's trying to keep they motherfucking cool. And if they didn't already raise their kids and their kids is grown and out and doing what the fuck they got to do, why is your badass child talking back to this motherfucking teacher that they have to learn from for 8 motherfucking hours? Because I know he ain't going to talk to your motherfucking ass like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Maybe.
And that's a maybe. So for me, him going off the motherfucking handle and saying I need some respect in my motherfucking classroom, I understand. A lot of people were saying he's wrong. There's a way that he can conduct himself. There was a comment in there from, I believe, one of his actual students, and she said every single day they come in his classroom to act a fool. And at the end of the day, knowing that this is something that I witnessed when I was in school, that bothered me. I cussed everybody the fuck out because, bitch, now you're affecting my motherfucking learning with your fucking stupidity. Sit your ugly ass down some motherfucking where and try to impress a bitch later, okay? Because doing all this extra motherfucking shit while people are trying to learn, that is so irritating to me. If y'all got children in school that are very disrespectful like that, please go upside their motherfucking head with your fist, arm, belt, or something. Because, listen, these motherfucking teachers are going to beat your children's asses, as they the fuck should. Because you not putting your motherfucking strong steel foot toe in nobody's motherfucking asses. If you are afraid of them coming to take the motherfuckers, then why the fuck have you not been teaching them motherfucking self-respect in the beginning? There is no motherfucking need for you to be upset and uproared and bothered and confused as to why your motherfucking child got a black eye when they come home, because you know what? They mouths. Listen, if any motherfucking child talk to me stupid, I am punching you in the face. We will talk about it later. Punch the fuck punch. I don't have time to be motherfucking talking to you and your disrespectful ass. You need to find you somebody to play with. Because I'm not the one. Play on the playground. That's what PE is for. Physical education. And I am not the playground you need to be playing with. No, ma'am. I feel like he was right and justifiable with his actions. What y'all feel like?
I feel like I think people forget teachers are people, humans, and they have a breaking point just like anybody else. And it's an uphill battle for teachers, especially when you have parents that are okay, you go to the parent and you say your child is doing X, Y, Z, and and their response is, well, she's not gonna do it. She says she's not gonna do it, or he not. So why make them do it? Because they're not gonna, like, what? Like, you're not backing the teacher. Like, I could see if it was a shitty teacher, but a lot of these teachers I see are genuine people that genuinely care about these babies and you won't even like back them up, like, to get your child, because your child don't do what you say at home. How about that? Okay.
I can say that I definitely do know that they have a breaking point, because I've had a teacher that had a breaking point like that. Although she conducted herself a little differently, she wrote a nice fuck you letter to us on the board. And I respected it because I wasn't one of the class clowns. And I figured you do get enough. You get sick and tired of being sick and tired and not being heard. And also, she was one of the teachers that was using her own money to like fund things for us, like books and stuff for the classes. She wanted us to have a different type of experience than just a typical school. And I think a lot of teachers really want that experience, and people don't take that into consideration either, that they can't give you the experience that they truly want to give you, because there are some people that are going to take it for granted, but also they don't have the funding to help them get you where you should be and where they see you where you need to be. And I definitely get his frustration though. I honestly feel like a lot of kids don't understand that you have to put that class clown trying to show out and show off to the side and see what someone else is going through, and look through the perspective of someone else that's actually going through this every day and getting sick and tired every single day with breaking this down with you. And it's always the one class they dread, the one, period that they just can't get enough of. But a lot of the kids do need their little asses whooped. They really do.
Man, them gonna be the main ones in the system. You feel me? Them gonna be the main ones in the system. I remember a time, like, yeah, we had our class clowns, but at the same time, they wouldn't do that stuff at home, because they mamas would come up there and embarrass the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Some of their mamas would pull them out of class or embarrass them in school in front of their friends. Ain't none of that going on no more. A lot of this, I'm sorry, a lot of these kids are soft. The parents are soft. It's softs. Softs. Listen, I knew fucking better. I better not act up in school. Listen. Nope. My mom scared me.
I feel like me and Charmy's probably have the same opinion or thought on this. I feel like if he can't control his temper as a teacher, he's probably knocking his bitch the fuck out at home. I really do. And I used to be a paraprofessional, and I've seen a lot of shit in schools. And I feel like children are not being parented. Okay. I completely agree with that. I agree that he may be fed up, but I also am a paraprofessional, and I'm going to put your ass the fuck out my class, and you can't return. And that's that. I don't give a fuck if I'm teaching 2 children. Yeah, that's your mama's problem at this point. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't control, if you're that upset, you have an anger problem that's dangerous for children. And you're probably at home abusing the fuck out of a lot of people. But he was throwing chairs. Perhaps one of those chairs hit an innocent, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so much that could have gone wrong here that I completely feel like everybody in the situation is out of order. Everybody from the teacher to the students, like parents absolutely have to fucking do better. Like you are completely correct, Aubrey. Children come to school just to be fucking ignorant and clowns and want to make somebody laugh, and you know they talking crazy and shut the fuck up. But now it's to the point where if we know this and we're not in the classroom, teachers know this as well. Like my niece is a teacher, my cousin is a teacher, and my cousin, she teaches 7th grade, and the shit that they talk about and fucking, and they lesbians and like licking this and doing that, and their mama is pregnant again and she already got 6 kids. Like it's a lot. So you have an angry child and an angry adult that's going head to head fighting for control. It's ridiculous. Go ahead, Charmin.
Yep, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say I don't think he's been a teacher that long, because he's probably a substitute teacher, which even worse. Because I just feel like teachers, like there's been teachers out there that have taught for 20-ish something years and never did no shit like that, because it's a part of your job. The same way as we hold, multiple people across the board accountable for their emotions when they're on the job. It doesn't necessarily, to me, really matter how much the kid's done push his buttons. He better take a step outside, take a deep breath, and say, go to the workbook and work the work and don't say nothing to me, because it's going to be problems if you do. But yeah, I just, like Governess is saying,
here's your pink slip.
It's your job.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it to the
Say
office.
something else.
Yeah,
Right.
here's your pink slip. Take that to the office. I'm gonna go ahead and lock my door. Like you're not even coming back in here.
Exactly.
Now, if you walk up on me, if you pull up on me and put your hands up on me, you know what I mean? I may forget where the fuck I'm at. So don't put your hands on me. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. Get the fuck out of my class. I'm teaching. I don't have time for the foolishness.
Right.
If you walk up on me and in my face and stuff.
The kid was sitting. It couldn't have been like, it's like his mouth is that slick. Like, I know they be slick, but it's that slick. Like you picked up the whole desk.
Typically they have phones in the classroom. Can I get security in here? You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Like you can call for security and different
email.
things. Yeah.
You can email the front desk like, come get them, because yeah. So I personally just feel like there's a much other solutions, especially when it comes to your job. Like, we've all dealt with, people and customers, and it's not really it's our part of our job to be able to de-escalate a situation, essentially, especially if you're a teacher and you're working with kids, especially when you have that age gap and that hierarchy. It is a part of your job to be able to de-escalate a situation.
So one of the people in the chat, the committee, says it's a short video. Who's to say who's wrong? Well, the student, there was a side student that said that the children were wrong, but that still does not exchange the fact that he should be able to control himself. That means he has an anger problem, that he can't control himself. That should have never happened, whether he's, that angry or the children are out of control. You know what I mean? I've seen plenty of teachers walk the fuck out the classroom.
It's like it ain't no therapy there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no therapy. Like what the fuck is the point of having a counselor if the counselor ain't even gonna do their job? Like
they don't cancel anymore.
Yeah, I never understood that.
They used to call you in the counselor's office and what's going on? Now, if they do it, they taking your goddamn child over to a facility where they're going to be staying, the dormitories now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better get your kids under control. But this is the plot. Don't worry about it. They gonna come and get your little badass children anyway. That's the plot. and you're gonna be crying for just 2 days. Then you realize you got all the freedom that you ever fucking wanted in the first motherfucking place. And then you're gonna make sure your other children act up so the social services can come and get them too. Because really, you just want to fuck Tyrone and smoke weed all day. Never mind.
Tell the truth. It is what it is.
Let's take another commercial break.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Powerful, captivating, indulgent, riveting.
You hear the rumble of the earth.
High Council, Affirmation, Oracle, and Tarot Deck. Available for pre-sale now only on www.awalkwiththeancestors.com.
And we're back.
Hey. When everybody running to their seats. Yeah, shit.
Oh, that's too funny. You know what? Piggybacking off of Jose earlier with the hospital thing, how did y'all feel like if you went in to have a procedure done and come to find out you was chipped? What would you think about that? I have a little video I want to play, and then we can discuss it. But this is happening, so let's see.
Check you out with my chip detector, please. I'm sure this doctor was fantastic, but sometimes you'll get a chip that's implanted. Sometimes the doctor is under the control of the government. So far, so good. If it does detect a chip, what it does is it sucks a little bit of power from that chip in order to kind of make the light blink just the smallest amount.
Oh my.
Yeah, I felt something.
So much for us having our freedom, huh?
Yeah, we never had our freedom. This might appear to be intrusive, but it is entirely painless. You should be able to get a clean removal. Right there. Whoa.
Yeah, I see it.
No pain? Not really. Oh, there we go. Release. None of that. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Hold out your hand. Check that baby out. Well, I'm not having surgery again anytime soon. You say something on it. Sometimes they say things. Grand Junction, Colorado. Does it say that? Yeah, that's where I had surgery. Son of a bitch. Hold on a second. How that chip got in me? Mind if I just check you out with my...
So yeah, could you imagine going to get whatever procedure done and then you're chipped? It's probably happened to more people than we know. You know what I'm saying? I believe it happened to my mom. Well, they tried to. She went in for a procedure. Something was happening under her arm, and she had to go get it, drained or whatever. And when she was done, she was like, it wouldn't heal. And she was like, they put something in me. She was like, I can feel it. I can feel they put something in me. So I take her back to the doctor, and for them to, lance it or whatever, open it back up. And I noticed that the doctor, he made sure I couldn't be on that other side to see what came out, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. I think she was chipped too, and her body rejected it personally. That's what I think happened. That's what we both think happened.
Well, that's extremely scary. I was waiting to for you to talk about this story because it's very interesting. It's like, hmm, mm, mm, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really kind of fucked up that y'all would even try to slick do this shit because you know that nobody is gonna be coming to the oh hi, I'm here to get chipped today. What? No one is going to be able to do that. So, of course, the only way that you could be able to slick do some stuff like that is literally, when somebody is doing surgery. It's messed up that that even happened to somebody as close to you, Carbs, because I would most definitely believe my mom if she tells me, some stuff like that, and she has just had surgery, or something that just went on, or something happened, like that is cray cray, like in a whole nother type of situation. But to see yourself that they put something in there and you did not know, that will probably fuck me up. That's my take on it.
Facts.
That is crazy.
Okay, well, I'll go. Well, my thought is, I think they've been doing this and they've probably been doing it for a long time, and it's probably several people of us that has these things, and we don't even know. When you watch The Manchurian Candidate, he didn't even know. He was in the military. They had put it on his back, Denzel Washington, and he just happened to feel it and realize that it was there. You know what I mean? So it could very well be in a lot of us, anywho, especially kind of knowing what we know. You know what I'm saying? It could very well, because all they have to do, you don't even have to go to surgery. You could just feel like today went fast as hell. That is crazy. And they have then pulled your ass over, put you to sleep. You done forgot every the fuck thing that happened today. And last thing you remember, you was at Walmart. They
That's
implant
insane.
memories and all kind of shit. That's right. I called Keisha after Walmart. You ain't talked to Keisha all motherfucking day, but they told you talked to Keisha. They do this kind of shit. I don't put nothing past the motherfuckers, period.
My mom says BB-8. She said, and the only reason she figured it out is because her body's so sensitive to metals it caused an infection. So, yeah. And this ain't nothing new, y'all. I've seen stuff from like the 90s of people that have had surgeries back in the day, and something goes wrong later in life, and they have to go get X-rays, and they see these little things in them on the X-rays, like, what the hell is that? And they get them extracted, and it's little chips and stuff. Yeah. This has been going on a long time.
Makes me reconsider because I got stents and screws in my wrist since I had broke it. It really makes me think, because you never know. You really never can tell what is really inside of you. And I used to wonder why it's not healing on the way. It's interesting to know.
Okay, but even just like that, Jose, so you have screws in your wrist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those screws have serial numbers on it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They know where it has gone. And who's to say they don't keep track of that kind of shit? If they are putting trackers in bras in Victoria's Secret, like, this shit ain't just started.
I got a good one. It's gonna fuck you up. What if everybody walking around with these goddamn veneers are tagged?
You know what? I never thought of that.
I'm just saying.
You said
because
veneer?
technology, technology is there. What if?
Even the crooked ones. I seen a crooked one today. They fucked her over.
Damn.
Her tooth was right in the center of her teeth.
It's like, baby, you paid for that? You paid for that, huh? Oh, okay.
I've seen one where the tooth was the wrong size. Yeah, that was very tragic.
I mean, I thought about that, but I was thinking, like, when they pull your teeth, Who's to know what they put in that shit? We don't know. So veneers, caps, like I don't trust none of it. Because honestly, do y'all remember being little? I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, so I don't know. But we used to have the dentists come to our schools. I talked about this before, I think. The dentist used to come to our school. They would bring everybody toothbrushes, and they would have you chew these little red tablets, and you can see where the plaque was on your teeth. And they taught you how to brush. You circle a brush and shit like that. Like, they taught you, and they gave you a toothbrush and toothpaste to go home with. They don't do any of that shit anymore.
Oh yeah, they used to always come with the dear people because they used to come and tell you not to smoke. Then they have a lung that's a great lung, and then they have a lung that's from somebody that's smoking. They pump it up. This is a lung that you don't want when you're smoking. This is a lung that you want to have for a very long time. They used to call you right.
They were very invested in the children. Growing up I went to Hawthorne Elementary. We had the opera come to our schools. We had the Nutcracker Ballet come to our schools. The Harlem Globetrotters would come to our school once a year, and we would play basketball with them. There was always something. We took trips, and we would go to operas and plays, which is why I love opera to this day. I grew up on opera music. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the children are no longer being cultured. They're not seeing a vast array of different things. The internet and the social media is all that they know how to do. You know, I love skating. I love hopscotch. I love 2 Square and 4 Square. I love Mother May I and Simon Says. Like, Simon Says, you say Simon Says, these motherfuckers, they was like, I don't give a fuck about Simon. Fuck Simon. Like, what? Angry ass children. You know, like, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So to keep these babies home under your care is a different way you culture them, show them things, let them hear different things, teach them different things. Because now they're sitting in these classrooms, you know, with different shit. But we had a lot of people come to our schools. So, you know, shit used to, I don't know. Dentists and all that shit used to come to our schools. Things are different now. I don't know.
I know what you mean because now, yeah, but we also had trades coming up too. Like when you got up, you can have home economics, wooding, stuff like that. They can get into computer science and computer technology.
Yeah.
Those things are very rare. You didn't have to go to a separate school for it either. It was all inclusive. But
those
now,
aren't electives anymore, y'all. I'm late. Those aren't electives anymore. Are you serious?
Took those away a long time ago.
Woodward High School in Cincinnati, like that's kind of a trade school, high school now. Like you can learn to be a nurse, so when you graduate, you're kind of already there, you know. But it's not offered at a lot of schools. Like when I went to Mount Healthy, some girls didn't go. They went to Mount Healthy, but they didn't attend Mount Healthy. They went to like Scarlet Oaks, where they were getting different, you know, trades and stuff like that. You know, me, I was too busy getting pregnant and smoking weed, but that's neither here nor there. I was drinking, smoking weed, and getting pregnant. That's what was important to my black motherfucking ass. So,
I mean, growing up in high school, I don't even know if we had like home ec and all that. What happened to us, we ended up moving, but we ended up moving somewhere to the white people. We call it was built. So when we moved to the white schools, they had all that stuff, right? They had all the stuff in their schools and stuff like that. Well,
we had home ec. We had to bake pies from scratch, and you know, like first time I made an apple pie, my crust was this motherfucking thick. You could barely cut through it, but I made that bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Good.
I did good. I made my own crust and I made my own filling and everything because that's what we make pizzas in that motherfucker. Yes. You know, chemistry, we made s'mores, like, and I couldn't stand none of my chemistry or biology teachers and shit. I hated that shit. But
do you remember what grade you were when you did that?
I was in the 10th grade.
Yep, that's what I was. Mine was Miss Chambers. Okay. We made homemade brownies.
Yeah, but
I had it out, but that's because I had a job.
like in Gilcrease was a middle school in Tulsa that I went to. We had Miss Tart. Miss Tart was home ec. She taught you how to sew and all that shit. Like sew and cook. That's 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. You know, they don't do none of that anymore.
Did y'all have the classes with the babies where you had the mechanical babies and you got a grade for how you took care of the babies?
I only did because I was in a pregnancy class because I was fast. I'm going on mute.
No.
Killing me.
I do know what you're talking about, though, Aubrey. I never took it, but I wanted to take the sewing class instead.
They had a class like that, and they will be in them damn classrooms with that baby. That baby get to crying, and they be in there taking the test. The baby like, wow.
Yeah, they said that was health class. We didn't do that because we actually had a parenting class. It's called Grad's class in Mount Healthy, but for parents, yeah.
We had a fucking egg. They gave us eggs.
Egg?
That was
Make sure the egg didn't
fun.
crack.
We had
I didn't know
personal
that.
finance where you learn how to budget and all of that. We had personal finance and that kind of stuff. That was cool.
I took that too, and JR with OTC.
I remember I had like 3 packs of bacon on my
Did that
my
major?
Oh, I was a sergeant first class, Carbon. I wanted to go.
Oh, like ROTC or whatever.
Yes,
Yep.
girl, I was on the
Air
drill team. Don't
Force
play with
made
me.
it to major. Mm-hmm.
You was a major rep, wasn't you?
No, I was a sergeant
I'm
first.
talking to Carbon ass.
Oh,
No, maybe in high school. No, wasn't none of that happened in high school. No, I wasn't too secure in myself. But no.
Okay.
But no, yeah.
That's all right. You can be a majorette today if you
Being
want.
honest.
Maybe she's
Period. Let me
Well, I
run
did
this.
do the color guard a couple of times when I think about it. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna run this story really quickly. I want y'all to tell me what you think. This was very, very interesting. Okay, here we go.
Get a knock at the door. Oh, I couldn't believe who it was, who I saw. I opened the door, like, what's up? They come in the room, so I'm like getting ready to play the game, play the Madden. When he comes in the room, got this weird look on his face. It's like, I'm like, what's up, man? You're like, I try to laugh it off. Picks up the remote and goes through the TV, and he orders a gay porn, then walks out the room. I really don't understand it. I'm thinking it's a joke. When we get to the, back around the team, like, I'm just joking. And I'm like, oh, this dude came in my room and ordered a gay porn and walked out. So I'm laughing, but everybody else went dead silent. I didn't even realize what I had done. And I don't know if he was actually, gay or trying to make a pass at me, but I didn't realize by me going in there and making a joke, I had put myself behind the black ball. This person's very famous, one of the superstars on the team, and the way that everyone reacted is as though it was a secret that I didn't know. Get a knock at the door. Oh, I couldn't believe who.
They were trying to initiate me to the men's boys club.
I just want to know who the fuck it was.
I don't know, bitch, but LeBron is all in my head. But go ahead.
Why was I thinking the same thing? Because I thought of Joe's reading her interview in
LeBron.
I don't know. He don't say, but I don't know. But I swear that's who came to my mind.
I'm just like, how did you not read between the lines? I'm just like, how did you not
read them either?
Okay.
He thought it
Come
was
in your room and just turn on some gay porn, and it's not like ha ha ho ho.
He just turned it on and left out. So he thinking like, this nigga trying to be funny. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I can see that.
I guess we know he's not gay if he didn't figure it out, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
You got something in your eye, let me blow it out.
Okay, cover.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
To be a fly on the wall, that awkwardness when he said it.
They could join the Jose Dick Associations. Let me see. Let me see upon it.
Let me see.
Let me see upon it.
I'm gonna go on mute.
I was just gonna be like, oh, that's so cute. Look at y'all ordering porn. Look at you. Just being so cute. I want to know who it is, bitch. 'Cause they said they was looking at him like he was crazy.
I can guess a couple of them who they was.
Ooh, let us be in on your dog.
Yes.
I can say names. Dwayne Wade. LeBron.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Ugh. Child, there's so many of them. It's a who you say?
Don't let Aubrey name nobody because she fuck around and start naming.
She did not
Carbon.
say who I think she just said.
No.
Carmen, I think you said it. That was my thought. If you said what I think that you said.
Somebody said, I think Kobe. I'm not sure.
That's
I
what.
thought I
Okay.
heard that too.
I think that's what I heard.
That was my first thought when
I would have never thought Kobe. Oh my God.
I didn't think Kobe too, but hey.
I don't put nothing past none of them.
Nobody.
Not near one of them.
No, they got Kobe with the rape allegations and shit.
Draymond.
After I seen the way Shaq threw Kevin Hart over that car, started humping him.
I
don't put nothing past. Started humping him like a little dog, like he was a little dog. Like, oh God, that's like a chihuahua and a pit bull. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
He threw him over that car and was dry fucking the shit out of him.
And he was okay with it.
It was.
That's how they play all the time, but even more serious. That's why. Even more.
But naked and aggressive. It's okay.
Well, yes. I appreciate you for finishing my sentence.
Whole basketball.
Yeah, that's deep.
Quatita, don't be throwing me under the bus saying I don't know these men's names, girl. Cause I know a couple of them or whatever. We already I know.
The chick had on a Bengals jersey.
Girl.
Yes, you mute yourself.
Yes.
I can't even remember the team she said.
Wait, what happened?
Everybody having on these jerseys. I said, oh, he must be new. And I think Aubrey said, who he played for, like the Browns or something? It was a whole different, like, it's a Bengals jersey.
We were trying to get the colors together. It's orange and black. Where are you getting the Browns?
Girl, I think I named like the Broncos or somebody.
The Broncos,
Yeah,
is what she
Broncos, that's what it
said.
was.
That's exactly what she said.
That don't count.
It does. And
It's
then
like
we're going to
some
the soccer game.
new person that's playing for the Bengals. I don't know if it's like he's like number 19 or number 10 or some shit. Like everybody had his jersey on. I think his name is like Russell or I don't know. But Aubrey was like, oh, who he played for? The Broncos?
You know, don't nobody have a good blonde moment like Aubrey. I'm just saying, you be having some cute little blonde moments. I ain't gonna even lie to you, girl.
I am really content with not watching sports, girl. I don't be knowing these men. Like, listen, you walk up to me, I'm like, oh, you a football player? What's your name? Like, girl, I have to ask you what your name is.
That part. That's like Todd to my some little Yeti. Toddy was so pissed. She said, Yachty? Todd don't never know nobody fucking name. She just called Cassie Casey, Scissor Saza. Toddy was so fucking pissed. She said, with your old ass, go sit your old ass down, little Yeti. Okay.
That's hilarious.
This girl said the Broncos.
Listen, I know now. It's the Bengals.
The Bengals. The city in which you live.
And the next time they come around, she's gonna be like, "Go bingo, go bingos."
Go bingo.
Yeah, go bingo.
BINGO.
Y'all would not read me down on this live, girl. We are in front of company. Okay, do not do that.
I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry. My bad.
We be. They already know. They know.
Does anybody want to bring another story? Come on, Charms.
I was just gonna. Mine's a quick one, but I thought that you guys might want to know about it. A mysterious, incredibly energetic cosmic ray has smashed into Earth. So this was posted 2 days ago, but I didn't look up when it happened, but maybe somebody in the chat knows when this happened. So here's a little picture of it. So it's a little cosmic ray. So I'm going to read what the little summary of it is. Astronomers have detected the second most powerful cosmic ray ever recorded, but it seems to have come from an empty region of the universe known as a cosmic void, where there is nothing obvious it could have originated from. This mysterious cosmic ray, which is probably a charged particle nucleus of some variety, such as carbon or oxygen, has been dubbed Amaterasu after the Japanese sun goddess. Possible explanations for it include magnetic fields steering the particle off course, an invisible source in another galaxy, or exotic new cosmic phenomena. So, what do you guys think about that?
I more so have a question. Knowing what we know, what we are in, and where we are, is this all just a script? It has to be, right? No, like if there's like, am I tripping? Okay, I'm not tripping. Okay, I'm done. That was it.
You know, when we was talking earlier, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say what we was talking about. When we was talking about the class, right? I kept thinking that when you told us what it was, I'm like, they never really show proof when they go outside of the
They don't
States.
have any.
And I feel like everything.
They have blue screens.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, because there's never any proof. Me and Jose had watched a special on Netflix, right? And they were talking about how they put this big huge thing that NASA built for like a year or 2 years or something like that. And they were trying to get it as close. Was it the sun, Jose?
It was as close to the sun and as close to the cosmos that it can be, but they couldn't reach the cosmos.
Weird
goddess particle.
It's called a goddess particle.
So
I'm just.
That's what the ray was.
Yeah, so that's what it's related to. It's related to the cosmic ray that was found, I suppose.
Go ahead. I'm
what
sorry.
you think, Governance?
I'm just going to state this, and this is just, and listen, for everybody who took the class Sunday, don't say anything out the way, but I just want you to remember this, and I keep saying it, but nobody can answer it, so think about the class Sunday. Where the fuck did they put the Asian sun?
Still trying to figure that shit out.
How did they create it? They put it up there and took it away. Where is it? How did they do it? What did they create it with? We all saw it. So what Charming's talking about, let's just think about the class. I'm sorry.
Control all. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm just saying, I'm sorry about my nose. My
Mm.
nose is just giving me a sinus issue right now. Go ahead, Carpet.
No, I just said Control Alt, and I'm gonna leave the rest alone because that's all I'm hearing. Save file. Okay. Anyway,
Okay, so we have like 10 minutes left in the show. So let's just go into just a small fragment of what this next class is. The third world, the water source, and the conscious sentient beings. So I'm not going to talk about the third earth, but I will talk about earth number 2. Just so we have an understanding of what's going on inside of this next class that's going to hopefully pop your noggins off after you have put them back on from last Sunday. When you hear that if there's a third earth, that means there's a second and a first earth. So when we are looking at the second earth, we are looking at the dream state, which helps you to be trapped inside of this frequency that we call third earth. So your second earth is your dream state, your dream world, the astral projection. Because what is a projector? That's a screen, right? That you put down and you watch movies on. That is your second earth. And we're inside of your third earth. That's what I'm going to say about that.
You almost said it. You almost said it. You had to get yourself. Yeah. It blew our minds
That'll
off,
be a
y'all.
dope class.
Yeah, the last class is up for purchase. You have to come through me to get it.
Yeah,
Y'all-
if y'all ain't got that class, you need to. I just saw it for the first time today, and I was blown away. And yeah. If you ain't got the class, if you didn't go to the class, go on and do yourself a favor and go on and purchase that and make your life easier. I'm just saying.
Just
Gain
want you
some
to
understanding.
understand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the next class. I purposefully put the next class, the part 2 to the Spirit Dome. Again, that's third earth, the water source, and the conscious sentient being. I put that on December 31st, and I put it there on purpose because I want us to be able to have it as we're entering into this next frequency that we're calling 2024. So, Jenny say, all I can say is wow. Let's see. Everybody's quiet. I just watched the class and phew. Yes. I'm hoping that everybody were able to ask for something to give a little tester to see how things will show up and manifest for you. First earth is what you'll find out if you take the class. I didn't give you that. I gave you second earth. See that, Shannon? You tried to get me. Yes. There's a lot to the second earth. A lot of battles are fought in the second earth. So, just to say that to you. Yeah, the class is up. It's on Eventbrite. It's already up. Tickets are selling already. After I put the class up, like it was probably a few minutes. It has already sold 4 tickets within a few minutes. So
I know what you can tell them. Do you
Okay.
have anything that you would recommend them to watch to help them understand this class if they are visual learners?
Avatar. And I started to say that, but I was like, yeah, am I doing too much? Okay. So yeah. To understand, help you to understand, one of the movies you could possibly watch is Avatar.
Especially if
Oh,
you've
there's
taken the class and
another
it doesn't click all the way for you. That's all I was gonna say.
there's another movie you can watch. And if y'all haven't ever seen the movie, it has Dennis Quaid in it. It's called Frequencies or Frequency. If you've never seen it, I would say watch that as well.
Wait, what was the other movie? Say it again. I'm sorry.
Frequency. I'll pull it up just so you can see what the cover of it looks like. It has Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, let me know what outlet it's on.
Is that a 90s movie? Sound like a 90s movie.
It's a 2000.
Oh, okay. You say Dennis Quaid, I go old school. I can't help it.
It's 2000 exactly, honestly.
Oh wow.
Okay.
It has this one dude that played Jesus.
Okay. Put that in my little library.
Yeah.
On my little watch list.
So I would say watch those two.
Never mind.
What? No, say what, Aubrey?
No, I was thinking like I really loved how on Station Head how you like let if we had like time at the end of the show you let like some of the cousins come up and like talk about what they loved about the show, like even like can we still do that with the live show if they want to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dope.
Yeah. Only thing with that is we have ignorant people.
Oh, forgot. Sorry.
It only takes
I
one
thought you
bad
was
apple,
trying to
baby.
get me to tell them about the new show on Station Head. That's what I thought we were going into.
Oh yes, you can definitely. Oh my goodness, yes, please. I totally forgot about that. Yes,
I'm trying to develop a new show, but it's probably going to be called like A Walk with Crime or something anyway, but probably A Walk with the Ancestors or something. It's going to be something, but I'm trying to develop a new show for a radio show to where I talk about certain things and people can call in and give their thoughts and opinions on certain shit. Whereas like here, we necessarily can't have them. Like it's going to be an actual call in show, not bring you up. You'll be able to call in. If you have a question that you want me to look at psychically, I'll do that. So I'm just trying to develop an actual radio show. I'm in the thoughts of it. So just trying to see. It'll be on Station Head though, because I definitely want to do something more with Station Head. I want to be able to play music, but everybody seems to can't hear the Apple Music when it's playing. So I want to be able to play music and have guests on there and us. Like if y'all want to come on and we chit chat and laugh about shit, all kind of shit. There's not so much structure like this shit. And we'll play songs and music. And, if I could figure out how to do the ads that way, which I could probably just run it off of the phone or whatever. But it will be a show where people will be able to call in and they can give their thoughts, opinions. Have you ever heard? Can we talk about and or ask a question psychically?
I think people really like that. People always want to talk to you and pick your brain and stuff like that. I think people will really, really dig that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but my Station Head is not connected to Spotify. It's connected to Apple, iTunes, Apple Music, That's where I have a lot of mines. I tried to connect it to both, but it doesn't connect to both. It just only connects to the mines. It's one or the other. I'll say that. So I don't know. I have to say this before we get out of here, because somebody's grandma is like standing right here, and she keeps saying that it's somebody's birthday at the end of the month, and don't let your brother come and stay with you. I don't know who that's for. It might be somebody in the chat. I don't know. But they're saying don't let your brother come and stay with you, and something about the birthdays at the end of the month. So grandma said, no, don't let your brother come and stay with you. So I don't know why, but grandma said no. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's been a wonderful, 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 fabulous show. I truly hope everybody's enjoyed themselves. I know we have. And until next week, we have nothing but love for you. We give you gratitude. And like always, don't trust no G-No. Don't trust no G-Night. Salitude wa.
Salitude wa. Peace. I got to start playing the music again at the